Today we will be reacting to BAYMAX Season 1, Episode 3, titled Sophia. Let's get my take. In the last episode, we saw BAYMAX help Kiko with back pain and get over her fear of swimming, which is, again, very cute because he spends a lot more time helping in, like, the mental pain or the emotional pain that someone has than physical. And we love that. Because mental health is really important, and this is such a brilliant way to show it. And I think this episode is Sophia. So, let's get to it. And the tracker moves on its own. That's so cool. At a school?
I'll meet you before the show to practice.
All gender restroom, as it should be. Woo! Subtle promotion. Love it. Not promotion. What is it? Subtle representation. Love it. It does not harm you. It should not affect you.
Are currently menstruating.
Is she embarrassed about it?
Period.
Correct.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Mild abdominal cramp.
Ah, I hate cramps.
This is happening. This isn't supposed to. I can't. I wasn't prepared.
You know what I like about this too? They're also normalizing the things that we don't normally talk about. I mean, unless you are a female or identify as a woman, no one really talks about their period to you. It's more of like a thing that we know, and people just let it happen. But this is also a really good way to like normalize that, you know, women have periods, women have a menstrual cycle, and you know, there's a lot of fear that comes in with when you first get your menstrual cycle, and you're sometimes very embarrassed, especially when you start at a younger age than most people, when you get really embarrassed about it. But again, it's so natural, and everyone has it. Most people have it, because I can't say everyone, because like half the population doesn't have it. Lucky. But I also know how to take care of cramps, because I get really bad ones. And it's a heat pad on your abdominal area. And a lot of snacks, because I love snacks, regardless of being on my menstrual cycle or not.
Prepare for this, and the dispenser's empty, and I don't even have a thing.
Also, dispensers, why? Like, someone please tell me why we still have to pay 25 cents. And maybe even more in the public restroom to get pads and tampons. I know people are afraid of stealing, but also, like, the pads in those bathrooms are already really cheap. No one is gonna want to steal any of that at all. These are for emergencies. Obviously, I might be different. There might be people who want to steal it, but why do we have to spend that much anyways? Because I feel like, I think I did the math for this, in about a year, it's normal to get your period once a month. So that's 12 times in a year. Maybe even more, maybe even less. And I forgot how much it is. I think it's $5 per pack. And I can keep track. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 times, how many years have I had my period already? Almost 10 years, so let's just do that. 10 times 30, 300, and then your whole lifetime is like probably 300 times. What's 300 times 30? I don't know, but you know, it keeps adding up. So he's gonna go. Oh my god! There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Whoa. Again, showing the representation and the normalizing it. Beautiful.
Excuse me.
They're more comfortable for me.
Thank you.
True.
Thank
Oh my god! Oh my god! Do my eyes deceive me? Is that? We love this. We love this. It's showing everyone of all ages and all body types and all people have periods. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. Also, oh, I know people are upset, but they're upset that I guess there is probably going to be a lot of people who are upset to see a trans. Is it a trans male? Who, yeah, and well, you know what? That sucks. Really, that people get upset because of it. Again, it's not harming you, so why would that matter? Right? I mean, if something doesn't, I mean, something bothers you, you could say it, but also, like, why? Why would you put someone else's happiness in the back burner because you feel uncomfortable? Because the thing is, life is very uncomfortable for a lot of us, and yet we still go through. Because life is normal with pain, life is normal with stress, and all these things that are normal. But, here for the representation because Disney has usually not been very good with the representation, especially in the LGBTQ community because they're afraid that they would lose a lot of money in places like China and Russia and other places that aren't really friendly about LGBTQ. Because I know Lightyear got banned, or not banned. I think they did get banned for having a same-sex kiss, which was like 2 seconds, really. But come on, just let people be happy. He's gonna go through the top, huh? How does BAYMAX have money for this?
Brought you a variety.
Baymax, don't listen.
Oh my god, okay, so I was one of those. You know what I find? I don't find periods embarrassing because a lot of us have it, but I feel like there was one time where I was very embarrassed was when I was changing my pad, and then I think it was at a mall or something, and a little kid was like, "I want snacks too," and I'm like, "That's not what it is, honey." But it was very interesting for that. But I also couldn't laugh because like I couldn't say anything to say like it's not a snack because I don't know if I don't know how old the kid is, so I'm like, yeah.
It is common
The way he
for
just
people to
plops feel
on
the ground is hilarious.
uncomfortable with the subject of menstruation, but it is just biology. It is
Yeah,
nothing to be ashamed of.
yeah.
Baymax, it's
You are 12 years old. By
You're
many
so
cultural
cute.
standards, you are still a child.
Yeah,
A teenager
exactly
or
that.
tween.
But-
Your body may change, but you will always be you.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I think this is like also like the whole fact that your body can change but you're still being you is just so beautiful as well. Be- um, because there's many types of girls. You know what I mean? There could be, and like, there's not one thing that defines us as being female or identifying as women, right? Because everyone is different, but then that also makes us all the same, right? So if your body is different than someone else, I understand how that can be very like hard because as someone who has a lot of body positivity issues or body issues of myself, and I didn't realize until later on that it's okay to be, normal. It's okay to have fat in places you don't want and stretch marks in places you don't want. But that's normal, and I think I've spent so long trying to figure out how to please other people that it was really bad on myself. I wasn't confident in anything, and it didn't really start being confident until I realized, and later on, that it's okay to be who you are, you know? So, again, with the whole showing the other side than just physical is beautiful. Woo! Aww. Haha. You know, oh man, I keep doing this. To have, oh my god, again, I stand by my decision of wanting a Baymax of my own, because then I wouldn't have to worry about a lot of things. I know it's like, he's a balloon, technically, but also like cute and cuddly. But I'm here for normalizing these normal pains. Like periods. And insecurities. Because again, not just the physical here, we're doing mental health as well, because I think she was insecure, growing up and really of it all being over. But, really it's not. You can still have fun, you can still be happy when you're a lot older. Although you do have to pay taxes and work and pay bills, so I can see where that is not so kid friendly. But if you like the content, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, or consider going to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!